Hi there, it's Sharon Hess, and I have my Spiritual Spice book and my Spiritual Spice cards. And I'm going to see what energy the universe is going to support us on looking at and learning a little bit more about. That one kind of popped out in the coming week. So, the card that I pulled is Living in the Now. Now, the book is broken out into sections, and living in the now is page 184. So if you have the book, page 184. And if not, you can get it on Amazon. So anyway, so there it is. And my eyes fall on, today I choose to be an example by showing love and kindness to all I encounter. And since whatever I put out, I receive back, what a great day this is going to be. So we're going to do that every day for a week. And then we'll say, for this week, I choose to be an example by showing love and kindness to all I encounter. And since what I put out, I receive back, what a great week this is going to be. So here's the thing about living in the now and why the whole thing about being an example and just showing love and kindness. You know, in order for us to, the opposite of love is fear, okay? And I guess the opposite of kindness would be meanness, okay? But to me, that would fall in fear also, because anytime we're feeling anger or mean or just, nasty towards other people, it's because we're not loving something about ourselves. So if you look at everything as being either love or fear, then it's going to fall under one or the other, okay? So when we're dealing with other people, and this doesn't matter who it is or what it is, and, like in a store, on the phone, in person, on Zoom, it doesn't really matter. If you feel like maybe they're not acting the way that you think they should, there's two things you need to consider. One is you don't know what's going on in their life. I remember once I told my mom there was a little checkout girl that's nasty, and mom said something about it when we walked out the store. I said, well, and I don't know why I got this feeling, but I told her, I said, she may have just been bitched out by her boss in the back. You just don't know. So we can't judge other people the way they're acting and the way they're behaving because we don't know why, right? And the other part of that is, though, is don't ever let anyone abuse you, and don't ever let anyone, don't sacrifice yourself for another. Because remember, if we're all connected, whatever you do to yourself, you're doing to someone else. And that applies to every one of us, okay? So if you're experiencing something from someone, they're crossing your boundaries or anything like that, then absolutely, sometimes the most loving thing you can do is hold someone accountable for their action, right? But the whole thing about living in the now is about when we judge something by something else that happened in the past. Well, the past is over and done. The only thing you can change about the past is your perception of it. So think about that for a minute. Whatever you're judging in the past, it's by who you were in that moment. And if you're a new person, then you can look at it with new eyes and see it a totally different way. And in all honesty, whenever I've done that in my life, then it brings me back to my happy place, or my place of peace, or my place of realizing and recognizing now is all I have, right? Now, if you're looking at the future, then it hasn't happened yet. Now, absolutely, we have desires and goals, and we work towards certain things. But the caveat to that is your happiness, your peace, your love of self cannot depend on it. Because the only thing that you are experiencing is this moment. And that's a pretty broad concept for people to grasp and understand. But if you just think about it as living in the now, where did I put my glasses? I lost them. Let me go back to the pad. So I didn't mark the page, so Oh, well, I made it a little harder on myself. So today, or we're doing this week, so it's in the book as today, but we're going to do it as this week. This week, I choose to be an example by showing love and kindness to all I encounter. And since whatever I put out, I receive back. What a great week this is going to be. Now, that doesn't mean that, you're not going to encounter some things that, are unpleasant, like traffic, or I don't know about where you are, but anytime we go anywhere, there is road construction and it can be a little irritating, right? But just look at it as, oh, this is the universe giving me the opportunity to slow down, to be patient, to relax a little. It's all in how you perceive things. It's all a matter of perception. So this week, practice living in the now, and especially practice enjoying that now and putting out love and kindness and receiving the love and kindness back. Okay, if you need anything from me, reach out, SharonHess.com, and now go out and have a fabulous life just because you can.